Right. I'll finish setting up. Alright. Any last minute things I didn't already do? You're there. You're ready. What land? Yeah, in the back. There's a siege tomb. Oh, yep. I feel like we don't normally have a rogue on this one. I'm mildly offended that it looks like I build most of my rogues. Damn. Bolting. Oh, sounds could be handy. Huh. We got Largo as a berserker. I wonder if Callow can talk to him. And then we got the girl. I love Marcia. What can you do over here? Oh, you can just regularly drop him with an iron blade. That's nice. Getting hit by a 34 is less nice, but I know my luck at this point. Get out of the way, because that crossbowman scares me. You start moving over this way. No talking to Largo, unfortunately. Go over to Griel Mercs. Might as well use the cover. That's what we got. You take this thing. Not reliable. I think getting him blocking off this side will be fine. Strength, take it. Pop you over here and absolutely decimate this poor man. Yes, this is the one that has difficulties that were just wildly different than anything else. Radiant Dome. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite maps. I actually really love just how many different ways you can go with Elincia's Gambit. Oh, I should have shot there, but it's fine. Get a land level up, which will probably be luck resistant. Oh, that's a real good one for her. Any chance you can take him out? There's a small mischance, but I'm fine with it. Ooh, add a proc. And we needed it. Get a Marcia level up. Yep, speed and defense, I'll take it. I doubt you can two-shot him. Yeah. So we will... I'm gonna hold on for this one. Hey, Dom. Would much prefer they focused. Ooh, corrosion's actually gonna need for him. Focus fire and taking out people all at once instead of chipping in half of them, but it's fine. I believe the easy way is sending Har and Elincia down there to deal with Ludwig, but I want to pick up some of the treasures on here, so I'm just gonna, I think, taking it the normal-ish way. I also want to get some levels on a few of my guys, so. With this mod, I'm not sure who I want to bring into the tower, so I want to give myself plenty of options for part 4. Sound design, yeah, Radiant Dawn's hard to beat. I adore the soundtrack, and the sound effects they pick are so good. I think there will be fine. That gives us some space to retreat. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, I'm a big fan of taking out archers before they can spook my flyers. I tend to forget about them a lot, if I'm being honest. Chef her up. Doesn't change too much, but it gives her a lot more health. Or not health. Defense? Defense. I feel like it says a lot that I'd never remember what the Heron transformations do. So, you're the only concern currently for Marcia. Oh, thank you for the rose, by the way. Very kind of you. Yeah, I think Elincia's Gambit is so fun. Just from how many different ways you can tackle the problem, and how many resources they give you between the really solid crew they give you to start out with. In fact, you can get the Royal Knights coming in. Har. Oh, Elf Hunter did not burn up my Arc Fire Tome. 22, that should put him in range for Elincia to drop him. Oh yeah, this map kind of has everything, in my opinion, for a defend map. It's ooh, you're pretty close to capping your speed. I don't love the 11% miss chance. 77. Did not mean to converse there, but that's fine. 68. Neffany, don't let me down. Damn. Yeah, she gets a decent level up out of it though, so I'll take it. Yeah, I didn't mean to do the convert there, or else I would have used Braum, seeing the better hit rate on him. But it's fine. No big deal. Oh, disarm proc. I think he'll just re-equip that next turn, so it's not too big. Too different. Yeah, this is modded with a mod called Radiant Dawn Plus. It's kind of like a general overhaul. Like you'll see, we got this druid here. The Lagoose can actually fight untransformed, which, thank God. Top off par with you. Other small tweaks like that. Oh, they also added in the magic weapons, which I'm a big fan of. So you got your bolt axe, your flame lance, and your wind sword, I believe is the sword one. Very nice. They did give Makai dark magic in this one. It's real cool. So she has a heavy hitting option for when she's already not doubling. Or you can stick with old reliable light magic for accuracy. Or Thani for if you ever just need to nuke something. Perfect. Oh, hi, Gordon. Thank you for the heart. Oh, I think that's S-axis for him. No double from Har, I'm guessing? Yeah, no. My Har has, I don't think, gotten any speed level up, so he's a little slower than normal. Taking you out's going to be important. I can actually chip into Har pretty well. Silver bows are no joke. Oh, he does double this one. I have to check and see what magic that Dark Mage has, just because I know they can, I believe, use almost all the animatomes. I think that's right. I usually don't give it to Har just because Har usually by the end of this map is already a monster. So I don't with him taking... Jesus Christ. Going a little slower at the start. Because I find it's a good way to... you do have Elf Thunder, so you know, keep an eye out on you. Oh, they healed him. How do I want to do this? Oh, I have a Horse Slayer. Trying to do math and think. The answer is always Horse Slayer. We can pop you here. You do some fighting. Yeah, tier 3ing Har early on is so good. And this map's like the perfect opportunity for it with how much combat you can have him doing. Especially if you give him the boss skill for Ludwig. It's a good pick for favorite. It's probably just outside of my top 5 currently, but the more I play it, the more I enjoy it. I absolutely. You can get the mod for it on Game Banana. Just look up Radiant Dawn Plus, and it should be, I think, the only option. My number 1 is Path of Radiance. It's been my favorite since I was a kid. It was my first Fire Emblem game, so it gets the bias there. Number 2 currently is Three Houses. I adore Three Houses. I think it's very fun building up your units. I wish the story was more consistent, because there are some great stories in there and there's some ones, but I find more often than not that I don't care too much, because man, that game, it's just so fun to play through. Number 3 is Awakening. Just fantastic across the board. Let's not have you attack. Fantastic across the board. Probably my favorite of the modern Fire Emblems in terms of storytelling, despite the fact that it's also not fantastic. It has its moments, but it very much is a case of they went with the safe option on most things, which is perfectly fine in my opinion, because I think they did it well. But the unit building in Awakening is so fun, and it does have Henry. Number 4, I'd probably give it to Sacred Stones currently, but honestly, my 4 and 5 switch pretty constantly because it's Sacred Stones and then FE7. I was trying to remember if it was Binding Blade is 6, Blazing Blade is 7, if I remember right. Because they both have those B names and it always messes me up. But honestly, I love almost all the GBA games. 6, I'm middling on. I think it's very fun to play, but it has some decisions that I heavily disagree with. Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. Because my favorite gameplay in the franchise is 100% either Engage or Fates. And I think those games have the worst narratives, so I don't like them that much. I'll still go back and play Fates, and I've been dipping in and out of Engage for my second playthrough. But man, the gameplay for those is so fun. It's just a shame I don't like most of the characters or most of the writing. Yeah. Radiant Dawn right now is sitting at my number 6, but honestly, it can go higher. Radiant Dawn's so fun. Daphne coming in with them crits. Oh, she has a 16% crit rate on that guy. Oof. We stand the queen. Alright. You I want to avoid just because you have a hammer, and that's a little spooky. Oh, 100% understandable. The Tellius game's music is just unmatched in my opinion. It's so good. Sorry about that. Has some sneezes. Hey, thank you for the follow. Very kind of you. I think it does. I'm just mostly surprised that guy had like no luck at that point. Only 3 sneezes this time, Gordia. Alright, they're doing exactly what I want. They're body blocking for me. Hey, thank you for the follow. Very kind. Alright, Hammer Guy's not taking anyone out this turn, I don't think. Here's the thing. I have tried to play FE4 several times. The gameplay is dated, obviously, for its time, but has some interesting concepts. But my word, the writing in that game is... it's something. Some choices were made. A lot of people seem really excited for the FE4 potential remake. I hope it's good if it does happen for them. But man, is there some uncomfortable vibes in that game. Can't believe they stole the vulnerability. They're going with the longbow, that's fine. We have the height advantage, and it's Braum. Braum fears no non-magic weapons. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if they can because of how just everything about FE4, if I'm being honest. It's a game of all time. That is Largo. They gave him an actual thing to do in this game, but sadly I don't have anyone that can talk to him from what I've been seeing. So I think he's mostly just here for people like, or sorry, allow me to use the proper name that I gave him last game, Largo. I don't know anyone I can talk to him, sadly, though. No, I tried that. Caleb does not have a talk conversation with him, weirdly enough. Shift you over. Just conserve some Labu's gauge. Yeah, I tried Kal-El, I tried Elincia, and then I did a quick Google on the first enemy turn, and unfortunately I don't know that there is a way to talk to him, or if there is, the internet failed me. Sliding you over, because this side's going to be fairly well taken care of after this. See what the ADAP procs is so good. You can slide down. You can't quite get anywhere that I want you currently. This is a modded version of Radiant Dawn called Radiant Dawn Plus. And I think this is a normal mode playthrough because that was what I saw they recommended for just your first time going through the mod. But don't worry, it's got some spooky stuff. Miracle Vantage boss and Ludwig, who's a level 19 general. There is some difficulty here. Fear not. How do I want to do this? Yeah, that's probably my favorite thing about the mod, is just being able to have Nephany with her very weak physical attack being able to take things out despite not being transformed. I also appreciate the fact that it's a ranged attack. Let's try this. I want to try and take out that hammer just because I don't want Braum taking it. Free energy drop. Always love to see it. I honestly forgot that guy had it. 54%. So I'm going to take him out, because I think he's just going to keep stealing stuff. Let's take the healer out, and then see what Braum can do with his hammer. It should be enough to take this guy, because this is triple weapon might instead of double, but it never hurts to be cautious. Hammer. Yeah, might as well. We got the Exacxies. And we can... Can you take this guy out if you get a crit here? Yeah. Listen, if every game had Henry, he'd be a lot less special. Henry's our boy. Alright. Unfortunate round for Heather. Can't believe they hit her during Pride Month. Kind of rude. We'll use Physic on Heather. We'll get Elincia level up. That's an Elincia level up, yep. Just absolute ruin. Please take the mage out. Beautiful. Yeah, this map can be rough. Guys, you're leaving a lot of people behind you. Thank you. Yeah, this map can be pretty difficult. I think I've just played this game enough times that I've started to pick up on a lot of the ways the AI will generally act. But sometimes your yellow units will just ruin you. That's good. Like that. Hey, glad you can be here. I like this game a lot. I think it's real fun. Oh, I probably should check and make sure they're not, like, taking any of the red items, the stealables or droppables. This mod added a fair few of those. Wow, that did nothing to him. The goat. healing his herb, that's fine. Understandable, I really love this game a lot too, so I'm right there with you. This one was my second. Similar boat. No double from Har, but that's fine. Yeah, I could do a no Har run. Make this map a lot worse, but maybe once I'm done showing off some of the very fun mods that I like for these games, I'll start doing some challenge runs or something like that. That could be fun. Here. You can go here. Drop him. I believe in you, Braum. This problem's been getting a lot of disarm, Braum. I'll probably be playing Radiant or Path of Radiance on the Switch 2 when I can afford a Switch 2. Not something super in the cards currently, but hopefully down the line. But I'm just mostly excited for all the Switch 2 people that are going to get to play it, because I think Path of Radiance is a real fun game. We will keep the goat alive. Probably should have checked to make sure that that didn't have a long bow beforehand, but it's fine. Got one down. Crossbowmen just because they scare me. I get a hot or speed. No, but I can't complain about that. Fall back just a bit. There is a thunder or mage with thunder magic down there. Har is so good. I don't know what they were cooking with him, but they might have over-seasoned him, because man is a monster. Pardon me. Oh, that guy is canceled. Yeah, if you're ever looking to do a real quick version of this map, it's pretty much just get Elincia and Har within range of the boss, and then win. It's really funny to see. And you feel real cool when you manage to pull it off. Ooh, killer axe. Oh, maybe he didn't have Thunder Magic. There's a little fun fact for this mod, Thunder Magic got 3 range, because I feel like they felt they needed to compensate a little bit for the fact that it's not super good until real late game in Radiant Dawn. Hey, thank you for the follow, very kind. And maybe the other guy was the one with the thunder. I like Lagoos a lot. I like the changes this mod made where you can use them a little bit more consistently. But even in the base game, I find them pretty fun. Alright, so let's start... Oh no. Oh, he has regular thunder. That's the one that doesn't have the boosted range. Let's start by taking you... I could use the steel grape... Or, yeah, steel blade there. Never mind. One shot wasn't needed. Yeah, Elincia deserves her title of queen. She lives it. Ooh, good level up from Arcia. Very nice. Leolucci deal with this guy. We'll chip into this guy. Just because of how bottleneck this side's getting. We'll let Kal do some work over here. We'll actually let him take this one, I think. Ooh, what do we got? You know what? I'll take 1 strength. She's got pretty much everything else I want for now. Alright, so... Capture might be neat to steal if we can get it. Oh, what's the wall guy? I might want to steal that. And I want the Draco shield if possible. There's a couple of good steals on this map. Now I think it's finally time to start letting the yellows perish. And getting ready to absolutely body these guys. This mod gave Kal a bit of a buff, just because you very often find her to be your worst mage by the time you get her back for part 4. So they kind of buffed her to, I want to say they give her like 6 levels of it on average, to make her more usable. Not awful by any means, but they kind of leveled everyone out to be more competitive so that your slots are interesting. Yeah, hardest difficulty on this for if you're doing the base game was brutal. So you got the Lagoos Royals. And it was, you walk through the end game. I'd probably my one wish for tweaks to this game is make the Lagoos Royals good, but maybe don't give them growths that are better than all of the other Lagoos combined. So they're not just objectively the best units in your army. No Wodow for me, but that's fine. Oh yeah, the Lagoos Royal animations were fantastic. I definitely use them a lot. I'll fully admit my bias goes towards Nyala and Tabarn mostly, but sometimes I just bring Kanegas into the tower just because you get a big lion. And they never have to worry about the transformation gauge, which a little bit unfortunate because it is a very good balancing mechanic for how good they'd be, and them just getting to ignore it is kind of ridiculous, but it's fine. Helps that they're all very pretty too, so I ain't gonna complain about looking at them more often. All the Lagoos Royals, very pretty. Alright. Ludwig's circle's starting to move. I think that's the bolt axe, based on the fact that it didn't have an animation. This Royal Guard just refuses to die, and I'm proud of him, but it'd be real convenient for me if he did. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, Kurth is a real interesting unit on that map just because, yeah, he's maybe not the best, but nothing hurts him. It's like when you use Sonic-y in the map after that. Go for wind just for accuracy, because sword masters are annoying. Also, the passive buffs Kurth and Ina provide for the tower. I love Night Tide and Blood Tide. So good. Alright, we get you two another round of attacks. You have basic thunder, so that's fine. We'll take you out. Should be fine. I thought she'd be able to just drop him. Oh, she never lets me down. Marcia the goat. Sideways Wii Remote is unmatched in terms of playing this game. It's so fun. I don't care about your range. I care about his range and his range. I could do some rescue shenanigans. Get this knight out of here so I can start plugging. I think that's what I'm gonna do. We'll leave Elincia here, actually. That's a good spot for her. This guy. Any chance the hammer can drop this guy? 65 is pretty good. Ah. Well, it was worth a shot. That gives me a foothold to start actually playing the map again. And none of you can reach over there, so we're fine. Who haven't I moved? Oh, Nephany. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Luckily, that one wasn't an essential one. It was mostly just me wanting to gain some ground. Sir, you are at almost full health. Well, that axe guy's not going to last long. Alright, now if some of these guys can come out of Ludwig's range so I can start hammering them safely, that would be real nice. I think we're about at the point on this side that I can just leave it to Marcia mostly, with some support from Nelucci. Oh, Miracle survived. Not gonna help much, but... Nice, glad you enjoy it. I really like this game a lot, so... Yeah, this is maybe one of my favorite maps in the franchise, so... If it's not top 5, it's just outside of it. We love Mordecai. Just tanking a steel blade from a general. Alright, we got the Crimean Royal Knights, which unfortunately means Danved is not going to be doing much. Oh yeah, we're doing pretty good. Ludwig, I don't know if you've noticed, but most of your army is gone. You aren't winning this fight, but start swinging Har over. Yeah, beating the boss before Joffrey shows up is always fun. I'm just trying to... Admittedly, this last couple turns I've been stalled because of NPCs that I haven't told to move out of the way yet. But right now, I'm just mostly going for experience, so... I might. I'm gonna be honest, there's a low likelihood I use Danved a ton on this. I think he's very good. His character design is not... Let's call it family-friendly, appropriate, mildly distressing. And when I got Aaron and Nephany, I got my halberdiers covered. You know, people always say that, but he's very clearly not anyone from Path of Radiance. He's got an entirely different name. Shoot a bolt of lightning down here. No new deaths from part 2. You are decently strong, so I think that's my only concern. 10, 20. I'm gonna restart most of the time when I die. The 2 deaths we've had have been from units dying on like the last half of long maps. And I'm looking at it, just sitting there going, do I want to play this map again? strategist in heavy quotations on some of my choices for these. I forgot we got the venom bow. Might actually be worth picking them up this time. Aklov's not gonna be able to punch through this guy. This is Radiant Dawn, but this is also a modded version of it called Radiant Dawn Plus. There's some sizable differences, shall we say. Mostly in weapons and enemies, to my knowledge. Oh, he's got the speedling. Shining bow for the win. Like, for example, we have the shining bow, which was not a weapon at this point in time in history. But they added in for a magic bow option with a 1 range. It's so good. Alright. Hammer's probably not going to be able to take him out, so I think using Elincia to Alpha Strike someone's going to be my best bet here. Yeah, the Shining Bow on her is so good, just like the Flame Lance on Fiona. They're game changers. They make units who aren't typically very good, very, very usable. Yeah, we got Weak Boy Macalon again. I almost always stream Wednesday, 12 to 2. My schedule's been a bit spotty because we've had some unfortunate real-life events happening, but hopefully most of those are in the past now. Fingers crossed on that one. And I'm trying to get back to my usual consistency. And then I'll do occasional extra streams, but always try and post on my TikTok beforehand to let people know. I'm actually a little concerned about this spear guy. He hits hard. You come back from behind with the fire. Even if she doesn't crit one of these, she'll set up for Mordecai to take him out. And that's fine. Hey, thank you for the sharing in the live. It's very kind. Alright. And I think we can take it, right? 20. Would have preferred you avoid that. Yeah. We got the Spear Fighter and Engage, but it didn't quite have the same feel to me. The closest, in my opinion, we've gotten was Obro with the Spear Fighter from Fates. That one felt pretty similar, and it was a lot of fun, in my opinion. You are a tank. Oh, you have a 28 defense. This is normal mode, but it's on the... it's a mod called Radiant Dawn Plus, so it's definitely more difficult than base normal mode Radiant Dawn, which for some people is already quite a bit. I'm occasionally those people. I will admit, sometimes I'm a baby on these. Hey, thanks for stopping in. Always appreciate people enjoying the streams. Alright, don't fail me now. Perfect. It adds a lot of minor tweaks, so like it'll change up enemy variety to give you a lot more. You're seeing a lot more different enemies through the course of the game. Lagoos can attack when they're not transformed, which in my opinion is such a good change. They added in a bunch of the different weapons and stuff like that. They added a lot more minor tweaks like that. Also, they kind of rebalanced a few of the units you get so that more of them are usable for the long term. Like, Har, who is just absurdly good in the base game, comes in with Cancel, which can sometimes let your enemy not attack. So they swapped it out for a different skill in this one called Shade, so enemies are less likely to attack him. That's kind of a small unit balance thing. And then they buffed a lot of units levels. Like, Callow is usually like level 4 or 5 on this map. And this is one of the last maps you get to use her on for a while. So she'd be coming in later in the game, low or too low level to be super worth using most of the time. I think they buffed Meg a little bit, but unfortunately we're not going to get to see too many of the Meg buffs, because unfortunate things happen. She was one of the casualties, unfortunately. And then I think Nolan was the other one, which I was real sad about because he's one of my favorite Radiant Dawn Radiant Dawn new recruits. Listen, I never claimed to be good at these games. I just say I like them a lot. But if it follows the path of Radiance, we're going to have 2 deaths early on, 1 in the middle, and then no death for the rest of the run. Oh, you have one magic. That's a little annoying. Have to see if Neolucci can deal with him. He's on the move, but he switched off of his broken sword, so we should be fine. Ludwig, you are not ready for all the smoke that is coming your way. Can we get that general in the back move? Because I would really like him to be within range of Heather this turn. Perfect. You know, this guy's trying his best. I'll give him that. He's still not dying, and you gotta respect it from a Swordmaster of all things. Going for Elincia, of all the people here. You gotta respect it, at least. Be a little careful here. Oh, he starts with Tear. That's terrifying. Thank you for the roses, by the way, Gord. Very kind. The crit streak finally ended. That's fine. I just needed him weak enough so that Callow can finish him off. Keep up accuracy. Now for the hard side. Show me the coin flips. This is why you always gamble on Kieran. My boy knows he's my favorite. We can rescue and Mac will often drop him. You'll be healing for this turn and setting up for next turn. Ombre, you just barely... You can do 18. Har can do a good amount. Also 18. I think what we need is taking you out, which is shockingly easy for Mordecai. Steal. Where's the hammer do to him? 37, but it's inaccurate. What are you made of? Why does he have Beast Foe and Bird Foe? I'm curious. Yeah, that does actual damage, huh? Let's start off and just see if we get a stun. Oh, he might have skills. I should have probably checked about on that. See, Ludwig doesn't understand what it's like to lose a friend, because Ludwig has no friends. He does have a really good boss team, I'll give him. Do Har with the Brave. Actually, 18. Yeah, that's more damage than. Oh yeah, I'm so excited to show off that cutscene. It's my favorite. Much like the developers of the game. So, can you do 9? I think is what he was at. 7. You do the 2. Actually, could you double? No. I can do rescue here. Oh yeah, he's also racist, so extra reason to not like Ludwig. And my goat Brom should get the final hit with the steel sword, which is really accurate. Oh, 100%. I thought it was at 98. Even better. Brom gives no fucks. Hey, thank you for the GGs. Ooh, very good level up for Braum for that, too. This, I think, is my fastest Braum. Oh, now it's fine to yield, huh? Weenie. I love Braum. I wish I liked using generals in Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn more, but with how much you gotta move around, it's kind of a pain to train more than one. But Braum would be my pick if I could use a second. Get him, Lucia, or Elincia. Hey, thank you for the follow, by the way. Very kind, y'all. Thank you for the follows. See, Ludwig was not familiar with Elincia's game, and that is the worst decision you can make. She ain't got the title of queen for no reason. I mean, I'd argue the aura farming commenced with Elincia just walking up to Ludwig and going, "Nah, I don't think so."
Come on, do it. It's a clean shot. What's the problem?
I'm nervous. What if I hit her?
It's too late for nerves, Rolf. If you're not up to it, just leave it to the master, eh? Watch and learn. One clean motion. No hesitation.
Do it. Already done so fun. The absolute unit that is Radiant Dawn Ike.
The Queen's men are attacking!
Stop him!
Yeah, you don't threaten his boyfriend.
Sorry. Always lost in your books. What have I said about watching your back?
Form up! Around them all! Don't let a single one escape!
The queen herself.
Hold on, Lucia. Everything will be fine. You're safe now. Can you hear me? Hold on.
Mist, you know you have a staff too. I don't mean to step on your moment, but... Yeah, but we got Res Blessed Ike and Path of Radiance, so his Res is going to start out a little bit better on this one. It's the only time I've ever seen Ike cap resistance was up in the last Path of Radiance playthrough. Hey, thank you for the follow, by the way. Very kind of y'all. Ike, beginning the trend of never having a sleeve on one arm. This game's so good, and this mod's been real fun so far. I mean, it's a good buy set. This is a fun little end to the Ike and Elincia storyline. Her finally moving on, accepting that the Royal Knights need to be her strength, as opposed to relying on Ike and the fact that he's just broken. Hey, thanks for stopping in. Always a pleasure chatting. The king of aura farming himself. Aura farmed so hard he got his own theme song.
A great war begins, one that threatens to tear the land asunder. A hero sides with the Laguz and Justice. The Maiden of Dawn fights for the Bjork and Dayan. Their armies will collide.
Yeah, thanks for stopping
while
in.
the flames of the medallion burn brighter. Part 3, Intersecting Vows.
I love the sheer amount of extra world building they got to do between Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. It's so good. Like, yeah, we're kind of need money, Elincia. I don't know about that. Part 3 is kind of known as the Broke Mercenaries. You get some of the best units in the game, but no money.
Crimea freed itself from Daean tyranny. Its nobles used that freedom to berate the queen and scrabble for power. Disgusted with their greed.
Yes, I love the Ike Soren secret dialogue. And Soren backstory is so good.
Thanks to their efforts and to Queen Elincia's even-handed rule, Crimea has avoided a bloody civil war. Before departing the capital once again, Ike receives disquieting news from Queen Elincia. The Black Knight, the man who murdered Ike's father,
there's 2 potential secret dialogues, one that expands a little bit more on Ike and Soren's backstory, and one that gives you the full difficulty of Soren's or the full span of Soren's backstory, which is pretty good. I think I should be able to show it off in this mod, because it's not locked to repeat playthroughs in this one. This mod was designed for normal mode in mind, so that's just the base difficulty I'm playing it on. I don't know if it actually modified hard mode in this one. Also, man, I just love seeing the post-time skip designs. Yeah, the mod is Radiant Dawn Plus, so I think all the second playthrough and beyond stuff should be available on your first playthrough, because that's what it said on the mod page. The mod is Radiant Dawn Plus, by the way, for anyone who hasn't quite seen it yet. Right off, you handsome devil. Everyone's so pretty in these games. Oh yeah, I'm so excited for more people to get to play it through the Switch too. Oh, same. I already got my wish for Final Fantasy Tactics remake, so if they remake these two, I'm set for life.
Of the Wolf Queen Nyla and the Mage Tormod to tell a dire tale. The shocking story he relates ignites a terrible fury in the hearts of the Laguz. The assassination of the previous Benyan apostle sparked the massacre of the Heron clan, as well as the burning of their home, the Serenus Forest. That murder and the resulting catastrophes were long thought to be the work of Daean's former ruler, the Mad King Ashnard. Now, however, Prince Raphael, a survivor of the massacre,
honestly reasonable to believe Ashnard would just someone.
Were none other than the senators of Benyan. Upon hearing this tale, the Hawk King Tibarn is consumed with an unspeakable rage. He shares this information with the Raven King Nisala and the Beast King Kanagis, and they form a Laguz alliance.
3 very handsome men.
Together with the Heron royal family, they send messengers to the leadership of Benyan, demanding an explanation from the senators. Benyan rebuffs their requests, however, denying any wrongdoing and refusing to investigate Raphael's claims, as if to emphasize their decision to silence the Laguz inquiries. The Empire goes so far as to murder an alliance messenger. This callous act of arrogant defiance pushes the Alliance into declaring war upon the Benyon
Ooh,
Empire.
Three Houses is also a good one.
Gallia's sub-commander Ranulf considers the merits of attempting to simply overpower Benyon. He recognizes, however, that pitting brute force against Benyon's magic and tactical prowess will result in massive Alliance casualties. He decides to enlist the strength and knowledge of his old wartime ally, Ike, and the Griel Mercenaries.
And briefly considered
Ike
boyfriend.
is an acquaintance of Benyon's
But
apostle,
then he saw
however,
Soren and Ike
is
together.
at
He's like,
first
nah, I
reluctant
can't take
to
that.
become involved in the conflict. Yet, when he considers the Senator's cold-blooded murder of the Alliance messenger, he can feel the anger that burns in the Laguz's hearts.
Allegedly, there's a system called
Determined to
Dolphin
force
that
the
could work
Senators
pretty
to
well,
answer
especially
for
if you're
their
trying to mod
crimes.
it.
He agrees to help the Laguz Alliance.
Can neither confirm nor deny that, as Nintendo scares me. Absolute banger song. And here's Ranulf's boyfriend. Yeah, you can run this and Path of Radiance allegedly on Dolphin pretty well. If I remember right, there is a guide for how to do it on the page, but it's pretty much, this is what I get for doing this so long ago. There's a slight thing to it where you have to kind of modify the folder you have your Radiant Dawn in. I wish I could remember better how to do this, I'm sorry. I'm sure there's tutorials and stuff online for it that can explain it better than I can from half memory. But it's not too complicated. I mean, I'm not very good at modding and I managed to do it, so hopefully it's alright. No, I mean, just skip that one. Hey, thank you for the heart, by the way. I don't know if I caught that earlier. What have we got? Ranulf. I find it hard to believe Shinon stayed. You know, that's fair. I am very much in the Ike Soren camp, so that's my default. I should probably branch out and do a few more because Ike has a lot of really good bonds. I like his with Ranulf a lot. I've done that one. I don't think I've ever done Ike Scrimmier. Unfortunately, Scrimmier usually doesn't wind up on my tower team because you get his uncle, and Kanagus is a monster, isn't it? I wish you could trade form shift around to the Laguz a little bit more freely, but I understand the lore reason not. Oh, Ranulf Ike is a good one. Yeah, I like that one a lot. They save Ragnall for the late game, which reasonable, but also I really like the beam sword. Because I think we get it at like chapter 8 of part, maybe 10 of part 3. Randolph Ike, not a bad pick. If there's one thing I know for sure, though, is that Ike is a boy kisser. Because if I remember right, all of his bonds at the end of Radiant Dawn are related to other men, which I'm fine with. I love that for him. And I think he has 2 bonds that are with women, but or with the female characters, but they don't actually go with him to leave. So yeah, that's a good pick. Radiant Dawn's real fun. I mean, Scribner, if you were allowed to be controlled in part 3 would be a very short section. Yeah, I don't know the full details of it, but I think Dolphin just kind of knew passively where my save was. I don't remember if it's something I set up previously, because this is just the Radiant Dawn file I used to use or the Radiant Dawn I used to use for fun. I just deleted the saves from it and applied the patch for Radiant Dawn Plus, and it kept all of my carryover data for Path of Radiance, so. Shadow Dragon is a weird but very fun Fire Emblem. I do not play it at all like most of the other Fire Emblems, because I pick like 4 units that I make into untouchable monsters, and then the rest of them are mostly just there to body block corridors and pick up chests. And I feel like that may be kind of intentional with how many units you can get by having units not make it to the end of the game. Oh yeah, that is true. I didn't even think about the different regions, because I'm scared to try the Japanese one, because Maniac mode scares me. Yeah, you do not. I think you get 2 Armor Knights through the course of that game, but you can kind of switch people around once you get to your base preparations, so it's fine. It's fine. It's not. Trade around the vulneraries, because the casters will not be needed. Oh, Soren also comes in with dark magic. Nice. You probably won't need one, so we'll give it to Gatry. And then the concoction, I guess, can go to Mia. I don't think there's anything else too interesting to trade around at the moment. I'm willing 10. I'll be shocked if yours, yeah, 1. So no point giving him the bolt axe. Also, forging weapons in Shadow Dragon, kinda nutty when you're doing it to like the Armor Slayer, the Rapier, and the Wing Spear. The damage you can do with those is just absurd. This poor guy is paired with General Septimus, the worst general. I also really loved this synchronized transformation. That's real fun. Also, that's a cat of a different color. Who are you? Oh, I think this is maybe one of the hardest characters to ever actually see in the base game. Because if I remember right, he is a boss that replaces Leth if she perishes, and Lyre maybe? If both of them have perished and you get to one of the maps in part 3 where you play as the Dawn Brigade that's in the dark and is, I think, the river crossing, maybe? I think it's when you're going back across the river. But, yeah, that guy can be a boss. Just very unlikely to see him because of the specific conditions. Mist with Magic Floret feels so right. Now, instead of doing 4 damage, she's doing her proper absurd amounts. Which means we get Magic Sword Mist in this game, and I'm gonna be so happy. Do I have a bias towards magic weapons? Yes, I do. Mounted weapons and axe, okay. I think Radiant Dawn's a very good game. I think it's very fun. It has some minor hiccups, like the fact that you don't get to use a lot of your army consistently can throw people off. But if you go in knowing that, I think it's a very fun game. And the fact that the end game is essentially just a really fun power trip for you because there's a very high likelihood you're using tier 3 units throughout most of it is so fun. They keep a decent amount of challenge, like the final square off between Ike and the Black Knight, and endgame 5, or yeah, I think it's endgame 5-3 is such a good map. It's so fun. Oh yeah, I should probably check and see what they changed for Skrymir and Ranulf. Or if they changed anything, because honestly those two probably needed the least amount of changes. Yep, it still hits like a truck. And there's still just an absolute unit. Resolve, provoke. Nullify, which I think is new to him. Yeah. Try and crit the mage. Not this one. I've missed using Void. I like Path of Radiance Void a lot, but Radiant Dawn Void just hits different. Yeah. I'll let you actually fight someone you can hurt instead of that general. 60% crit rate is a thing of beauty. We'll let Soren tap into his edgy side, use some dark magic. From the Dawn Brigade, I'll usually only train 1 or 2 units. My go-tos tend to be Nolan and Zyhark, just because I think they're consistently 2 of the best ones, because Nolan can get a good amount of bulk and strength. 11 resistance, not bad, right? Yeah, we'll just whack him. But sometimes I'll swap it around. Like, I like using Aaron a lot, just because he is the best tank in the Dawn Brigade, outside of Tyronio. Tyronio, I don't know if I'd usually count him as the Dawn Brigade, just because of how little you get to use him with them. But usually by part 4, he's getting a lot of use as one of the only tanks I send down Elincia's route. I get a lot of use out of Edward, too. It's just I will frequently wind up swapping him for Zyhark. Because Zyhark's easier to train, if I'm being honest. And they tend to wind up in similar places where Zyhark will be faster, but Edward has the better strength. I think the one I use the least is probably Leonardo, unless we're counting base game Fiona, in which case it's the 2 of them because the game does not like you using them. I think if you train them, pretty much any member of the Dawn Brigade can definitely get some use in the over the course of the game. Especially if you can get them to tier 3 for the tower. I think they're some of the best tower units, in my opinion. Damn, Galleons are kind of tearing through these guys. Normally they're stalling here for another turn or 2. Randolph, please don't be the front line. How'd that go for you, buddy? Did he just take no damage from a general? What is this guy? .28 defense, damn. Let's start pushing forward. Steel blade, steel sword, nothing too crazy. We'll just keep softening people up with these guys. The mages will get their time to shine soon enough. Ooh, especially if he does that. Sword with dark magic's gonna be a real good combo late game. Start the DC for you, that's pretty nice. You are a minor convenience. You take him. This might be one of the only runs where I have to consider how many threat uses I've used. We'll let Rolf take this guy. I was debating giving it to Shinon, and then I remembered Shinon's like level 16, so he's fine. Level 5 or 13, so still real high level. Just take out their healers, because I don't want them ever healing. And the wall is complete. My one fear for this guy is the fact that I'm not sure if he can take all these attacks without... Oh, that's right, he has shit. I even looked at that. Oh, that guy's got a passive healing. Oh, interesting. Unfortunately, I think this is probably one of the least interesting maps just because of how much of it is just watching the Lagoos kind of whack things. Did he just steal Ranulph's concoction? You son of a bitch. Green units, they are the worst. We got some flux. We'll let Reese take this one out. Oh yeah, we have, I think, slightly boosted Reese. Because I think he was one of the only units we actually capped out in Path of Radiance. Yeah, he's got his capped magic. I think the guy next to you has the War Slayer, which I gotta be a little worried about. Mist coming in already doubling. You love to see it. It was the guy behind him. Alright, so Oscar. Short spear this guy. And what can Rolf do to this guy? Not a lot, but he'll chip in. I don't see anyone next to him, which is nice. Oops. Let's go for the 7% crit. Nope, we do get hit with the 33 on the counter, which is not ideal. Then we'll just have to trust in titanium. Didn't even go. Thank you for dodging the second line. Pardon. Those two are out of the fight for now. You know, if nothing else, I appreciate his gumption. Ramir is so good. Are they just going to leave those two alone? I guess so. Far be it for me to question the green AI's strategy, I suppose. I do wonder how they prioritize, or who they pick their priority targets with. Well, honestly, even untransformed doesn't surprise Ranulf didn't double him. He probably dies here. Yep. Well, they cleared some of my way, that's good. Does I have renewal? Huh. Neat. Take him out with the Rolf bow. And just start getting ready to head this way. Get our first mist level up. Ooh, magic speed resistance, very nice. Yeah, here's where they start taking out cats finally. Alright, Ike, don't drop this guy if you can. I'd like him to block so that the tigers don't run down his way. You know, that's on me for not equipping his iron sword. Attacking Skirmir, interesting. Okay. The mages are the only thing I'm afraid of for Skirmir on this one. Damn! Medic coming in clutch. You might die here. Just barely not. Yeah, I suppose that was the only option for him to attack. Alright, just don't block my way. Like that. Getting a lot of good work out of Soren, always nice to see. Yeah, let's shoot the healers. Make their injured come to me. And poor Gatry is not going to get to do this map. Medic kind of popping off. Good for him. Okay, good. Skirmir's not in the fight. Hopefully these two go down, pick out the healers so that I can just kind of have free reign over here. Perfect. Sorry about that. Accidentally bumped my mic. Alright. First things first, I need to lock this guy up. Let Titania do that. And she comes in with a crit. She's so good. You have a short spear, you have a crossbow, and that's pretty much the only thing I care about. Let's just take him out. Stop using my charges. B skill lock, that's fine. Right, boss is dead. That's all I really cared about. Because I wanted his crossbow. Oscar. We'll hold on to you for now. Stronger overall, I'd give it to Titania, but stronger in terms of their game, definitely Seth. I think if you put them up against each other in a head-to-head fight, I think Titania wins that almost every time. But Sacred Stones is literally just Seth winning simulator. Chip in for a little bit anyway. Oh yeah, that's right. They lose their fire weakness when they're not transformed. Now, next turn, I should essentially just be able to end turn and hopefully Skrimir will move on to the arrive point. That is a chunky bit of healing from the medic. Yeah, let's get slightly more experience with Mia, and I'll figure out who I want to take the Spearman out with in a second. Alright, 52% Mia. Beautiful. I love the Swordmaster crits in this game. Just the knocking them up and then whacking them back. 5, 9, 6. We'll give it to Rolf. A little more experience for Mist, and then we can end turn. Alright, now Skrimir is the only unit that needs to move. How many will move instead? I thought he just used the Lagoo Stone instead of arriving for a second there. Gotta admire his confidence. There was once a time Bagnan ruled over us. Ah, but you forget, I wasn't born yet. Randall, please don't leave me alone with Skrimir. I need somebody I can talk to about strategy, please. We have been going for about 2 hours, though, and I think that's a good place to call it. And we can start the next one with the another unfortunate map.
The Lagoo's alliance.
Thanks y'all for stopping in, though. It was very fun. Hope y'all had a good time.
The fortresses of Flaguer and Mugiel